Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Jen and I am a full-time reseller here in Los Angeles, California. And today we are going to be going through a what sold video. I've had a really good week so far and it is barely Wednesday, September 29th, I think. In the past 3 days, I've had some really awesome sales that I'm going to be sharing with you. And at the very end of this video, I will share my total profit after fees and cost of goods with you guys as well. So if that sounds good to you, let's jump right into it. All right, so we're going to stop with the first sale, which was on Monday morning. I woke up to an offer for this Urban Outfitters ombre tunic long sleeve, and this actually came out of my own closet. I've had this for a few years. It's super cute. It's still in great condition. I just was ready to move it out of my closet. And so I got an offer on this for $18. My cost of goods was $0 because it came out of my own closet. And after Poshmark fees, my total profit was $14.40. So I am very happy with that, especially because it was just collecting dust in my closet for a few years, basically. All right, so next is going to be this Zara Houndstooth tweed blazer. This blazer was so cute. It's a blogger favorite, and I picked this up at Goodwill. I paid up for it because I thought it was something special. I know that Houndstooth is super in. It was a newer tag Zara. And so after looking up some comps, I decided to take it home with me. And it was a good thing that I did because it sold for $65. My cost of goods on this was $11.99. So after Poshmark fees, my profit on this was $40.01. Anytime I see Houndstooth while I'm out sourcing, I tend to pick it up. I've picked up a few Houndstooth blazers that have sold very quickly, and they were vintage blazers, no brand. One sold for $50, one sold for $40. So if you see Houndstooth blazers, those are super in right now, so be sure to grab those. Okay, so next sale is going to be a full price sale, which we all love. It's going to be this Levi's original denim trucker jacket. This sold for $40. My cost of goods on this was $8.99. And so after Poshmark fees, my payout was $23.01. This was sitting for a while. I picked this up actually last winter. So it's been sitting for several months. I recently lowered the price down to $40. I believe I had it like at $80. So after checking comps on this jacket, they were selling for about $40. That's why it's so important to check comps. You could have something listed for a really high price and it's not selling because it's priced too high. So that's when comps come in handy to check. I see that something has been sitting for a long time or isn't selling. I recheck the comps because comps are changing all the time. Next is going to be this Madewell V-neck merino wool alpaca blend sweater. I have had this for several months as well. I think since last winter too. I actually picked this up at a bins and it was one of my first YouTube videos. Embarrassing. So yeah, it's been sitting for a while. Madewell doesn't sell too well for me unless it's a jacket or a coat or something like that. So I sent out offers to likers on this item. She countered offer to $17. I happily accepted. This costed me about $1. It weighed absolutely nothing. And so my profit after Poshmark fees and everything was $12.60. Okay, so next is what really just kind of elevated my sales this week, which was this 11-piece bundle. She bundled all of these items and sent me an offer of $174, I believe. And let me just share with you what those items were. So first was this Luca Couture floral boho embroidered crop top. I bought this at a Goodwill for I believe like $3.99. That was kind of a bad pickup because Luca Couture isn't a good brand, at least for me to resell. Next was this Under Armour women's seamless thread bone pullover. I recently purchased this. This was probably listed for about 2 weeks and I purchased this for $6.99. Next is going to be this Zara pastel green crew tee in a size medium. This was just something super basic I picked up at the bins last fall or winter, and I paid, 75 cents to $1. Next was an Enso Collection black bomber jacket. This came out of my own closet. I've had this for a few years, so that cost me nothing. Next was this vintage rock and roll graphic tee. I picked that up at the bins as well. Fifth Son Pets graphic tee, bins. Vince 100% linen navy short sleeve, the bins. Current Elliott the Mamacita distressed jeans, the bins. And then this Rails blue checkered flannel, I picked that up at Goodwill for $6.99. Next was this Current Elliott prep school button down shirt that was purchased at the bins. And then next was this Jenny Kane red knit merino wool cardigan. And so I picked that up at Goodwill for $6.99, which was an absolute steal. So altogether, she sent me an offer for $174. I just kindly messaged her back and was like, hey, I'm happy to accept your offer for all of the items besides the Jenny Kane sweater. She ended up messaging me back and explained to me that, she would love to offer me $300 if I included the Jenny Kane sweater. Or she offered me $300 and I, happily accepted that and offered her free shipping because she was just really nice and we had a really good conversation. My cost of goods on this was $31.96. So after Poshmark fees, my payout was $200.59. So this worked out in my favor. I'm really happy that I ended up messaging her instead of just declining it. At the end of the day, it really just comes down to your customer service and how you talk to people and handle certain situations. And I'm just really happy I ended up reaching out to her, and I'm hoping she'll be a returning customer with me. Okay, on to the next bundle. So this next sale was a 3-piece bundle, and I call it my Vintage Bumble because every single piece in this bundle was a vintage piece that I picked up that I absolutely loved. Every single piece in this bundle I highly debated on keeping for myself. Everything was super cute. I messaged her, I was like, I'm completely obsessed with the bundle that you just created. So she bundled this vintage one-of-a-kind magenta silk Free People quilted dolman dupe jacket in a size large. And as you can see there, I used Free People quilted dolman dupe jacket. And those are some keywords. I'm not saying that it's that exact jacket. I'm saying that it's a dupe. And I really feel like that helped it get a lot of attention because it definitely did. Next was this vintage art to wear chunky sweater. Again, more keywords with art to wear. I loved this sweater. It had a minor little flaw in the neck. It had a little hole. I still chose to pick it up. There was no brand, no material tag, but it was just a really pretty and quality sweater. I had to pick it up. I picked that up at Goodwill for $6.99. Oh, and I forgot to mention the first one, the dolman dupe. I picked that up at the bins and that sold within a day of listing. The vintage art to wear chunky sweater sold within about a month and a half of listing. And then this next item, this vintage classic houndstooth double-breasted shoulder pad blazer in a size medium sold in one day as well. And if you watched my last video, it was a haul and these items are included in that haul. So really fast sales. My advice to you is be on the lookout for dolman dupe-like jackets. And then houndstooth, again, blazers are so hot right now. So definitely be on the lookout for those two things. And also chunky sweaters with really cool prints on it are doing well too. So she sent me an offer of $70. My cost of goods on these 3 items were $12. And after Poshmark fees, my payout was $44. Next is going to be this new with tags Dress the Population Wendy Ruffle cocktail dress in a size 16. I picked this up last winter as well. It's been sitting for a hot minute, This buyer sent me an offer of $60. I have been trying to get rid of this dress for a while now. I've sent so many offers to likers, just hasn't sold. And so I happily accepted. My cost of goods on this dress was $8.99. And after Poshmark fees, my payout was $39.01. Next is going to be another full price sale. These Everlane pants sold within a day as listing as well. So a great fast sale. These pants are called the 90s Cheeky Crop High Rise Jean, a size 26. These sold for full price, so my full asking price was $60. My cost of goods on these was $7.99. So after Poshmark fees, my payout was $40.01. Another thing to look out, everyone loves a good vintage 90s style jean, and so I make sure to always pick those up. Next sale is going to be one I was very happy to see go. It is going to be this Zara floral slit maxi dress. I purchased this at the Benz months ago, and I thought it would sell. And I thought it would sell during the spring or summertime because it would be super cute for a wedding, but it sat. No one accepted my offer until I sent out offers to likers yesterday, and this sold for $20 with a shipping discount of $2.46. My cost of goods on this was $1, and after Poshmark fees, my payout was $12.54. Next is going to be a super fast sale. This Free People denim jacket sold within 1 day of listing as well. I picked this up last time I went to the bins. Yes, that was about a week ago now, but I just listed it, I think Monday, and it sold yesterday. This sold for $30, and I happily accepted. I only had it listed for $35 because it wasn't in the best of shape. And so I happily accepted that, and my cost of goods on this was about $2.50. So my payout after fees was $21.50. Next is going to be another great sale. This was actually this morning, so we're getting into my sales that I made today. So I made this bright and early this morning at 7 o'clock. This buyer sent me an offer of $100 for this Vince leather crossbody bag. I have had this for several months as well, so this took a long time to sell. I picked this up at a Goodwill for $14.99, and after fees, my payout was $65.01. Next sale was a sale that I made through offers to likers. I picked this Aritzia Babaton Sculpt Knit Crop Tank in a size small up at the bins last week. And again, I just got to listing everything that I picked up from that haul these past 2 days. And I feel like that's why I had so many sales, but that sold within a day of listing. This item got so much attention. I think it had 25 likes. So I would definitely pick up the Sculpt Knit Crop Tank if you happen to see it while outsourcing. This is still listed on their website for $56, I believe. So I sent out an offer of $35. My cost of goods on this was maybe $1. This tank top was so light. And so after Poshmark fees, my payout was $24.54. The next sale is going to be this new with tags Reformation Creed Slit Midi Dress in a size 4. So this I picked up at the Reformation sample sale that my friend and I, Faith, went to a few months back. I believe it was in June or July. I think it was June, it's beginning of July. And I picked this up then. I spent $80 per maxi or midi dress. I was getting a lot of attention and a lot of it offers, but they were all low ball offers. Since I had so much money invested in this, $80 is a lot to have invested into a dress. I wasn't gonna settle for anything less than $175. And so anytime I would add it to somebody's bundle after they liked it, or they would send me an offer, I would count it to $175 with discounted shipping or free shipping, and no one would accept. And this went on, for a few months. Finally, somebody sent me an offer of $175 today, and I happily accepted. My cost of goods on this was $80, and so after Poshmark fees, my payout was $60. Very important not to settle just because you're wanting to make a quick flip and you know that it's worth more, you can get more. I would definitely recommend holding out because that has definitely worked out in my favor. Next sale is going to be another great sale, and it's the last sale. I haven't made any more sales today yet, hopefully. These shoes are sick. I picked these up at a Goodwill. I was checking out and I looked through the little glass that they had and they had them displayed there. And I personally love this shoe brand. This shoe brand is called APL. This was in my 10 athletic wear Bolo brand list video that I will leave linked down below. I included this brand in that video. These are called the Women's Streamline in white and black. These were really hard not to keep because they were my size. They were an 8.5. I tried them on and they were ridiculously comfy and super light. It was kind of hard for me. But these shoes are actually just came out. They came out in, I think, July. I literally found them a week after they came out, and I guess someone wore them one time and, you know, donated them to Goodwill, rich people problems. Yeah, these shoes are worth $300. They are the brand new release for APL. And so I had them listed at $290. So somebody counter offered $200, and I said, what the heck? I accepted it. I looked up some other comps for these shoes, and there was 2 other ones, and they sold for lower than $200. So that made me feel better. My cost of goods on these shoes was $39.20. And after Poshmark fees, my payout was $120.80. So definitely do not regret paying up for those shoes. Those sold within about a month and a half of listing. So not too long. But those are my sales that I made from the 27th on Monday up until today, the 29th. All in all, I made $1,160 in sales. And after fees and cost of goods, my total that is going into my bank account is going to be $718.52. I have been consistently listing a lot more, so I definitely think that has helped. So make sure that you are on top of consistently listing to pay up for items when it is the right piece, because you make a bigger profit. Make sure to always have good customer service. And just kind of a recap, I just want to go over what sold quickly again so you guys can be on the lookout for those styles and brands when you are outsourcing. So again was this Aritzia Babaton Sculpt Knit crop tank, high-rise cheeky vintage jeans. Vintage has been selling like hotcakes for me. So Dolman dupe jackets, anything with a really cool pattern or design, chunky grandpa sweaters. I just want to share another item that's been getting a lot of attention, and I'll put the jacket right here. But I really love this style of jacket, and like I said, it's been getting a lot of attention. So a style like this with a pattern like that, definitely be on the lookout for, because everybody loves a good pattern. Hope that is helpful to you guys, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this What Sold video with me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and then be sure to subscribe to my channel too so you can follow more of my reseller journey. I hope you guys all have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.